What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Of course, I'm your host, Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. Back at it again with another banger, my friends. Y'all know the vibes. Kick back, relax, and come take a ride with me.
You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakeney.
So after defeating Tennessee and getting the season sweep for the first time in program history, LSU is in a tie for the lead for the SEC, along with one loss South Carolina after they were taken down by Texas with one loss, and Kentucky in Kenny Brooks' first year at the helm for the Wildcats. LSU is now officially in control of their own destiny and have a legitimate chance to take the SEC crown for the regular season. Coach Mulkey is well aware.
Scott, I think what happens to me, sometimes we're in the moment and I know we're good, but I just don't sit there and think about how good we are. Maybe 10 years from now, I'll sit back and go, that was a special team. This team has done a lot of things. I was just told first time in the history of the program that LSU has beaten Tennessee twice. They need to hear that. They need to hear that. How many games have we won where they were games like this? They were to the bitter end. And we've been able to figure out ways to do that. It's fun to win. It's fun to be in a position to make your people that love LSU proud. And I think the way we play the game is with intensity, with personality, and it's just a different culture here. It's just different. That's all I can tell you, and it's different in a great way.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, this was a straight dogfight. Like, after watching South Carolina go at it with Texas, this was a great follow-up game. Tennessee and LSU meeting for the second time, another rematch, and man, was it a dogfight. I just got to salute Anissa Morrow, Michaela Williams, Flau'jae Johnson, Kaylin Gilbert makes some big shots. Like, these ladies absolutely closed out this game in style and dominant fashion and left no doubt that they are one of the tier 1 teams in the SEC and a legitimate championship contender, in my opinion. And listening to Coach Mulkey, she's talked about a lot of improvements this team has needed to make. I've talked about a lot of improvements and some struggles with this team, but through it all, they've passed almost every test this year. They're off to one of the best starts in program history at 25-1. They've passed almost every test. People have questioned their depth, their size, the rebounding, the shooting, the discipline, and a lot of other things that you can think of under the sun. But LSU continues to prove the doubters wrong. Play great basketball. Their starters playing huge minutes. The bench is coming along the last 2 games, and they're getting production from that supporting cast as well. It seems like Coach Mulkey has really unlocked this roster, and LSU is starting to peak at the right time. The Tigers picked up the win 82-77 in a straight-up dogfight. Tennessee was winning some of this game, man. They shot an impressive 47.5% from the field. Both teams knocked down 6 three-pointers. LSU very much so benefited from just capitalizing on their looks at the free throw line. Tennessee missed 7 compared to LSU only missing 2. They shot 90% as a team from the field. Tennessee, a team with a lot of size and depth, and still got out-rebounded by LSU 41-37. We talk about them not having a true 5, but with Anissa Morrow leading the way on the glass and the emergence of Jersey Wolfenbarger as well, they have not had an issue banging on the glass. And Flau'jae Johnson as well has been really good on the glass for them. 14 assists, 6 blocks, 8 steals. They forced 19 turnovers, and you just can't say enough. One, how careless Tennessee was with the ball for multiple possessions, but also the defensive pressure that LSU applies. And that's saying something, man, because to be honest with y'all, Tennessee be pressing the life out of teams. Leading the way for LSU, Kaylin Gilbert, 23 points in 22 minutes. She was magnificent, and this is the type of performance they need from her, the type of instant offense and boost off the bench for their backcourt, man. She was sensational in this game, made some huge shots when they fell down late in this contest, and really helped this team close out the game. If she can continue to play consistently like this and string together multiple games, man, LSU is going to be that much more dangerous. I mentioned Jersey Wolfenbarger too, man. She didn't play much this game, had a couple of rebounds, but last game she played really well. I think she is one of those players, man, that could be an X factor for this group just because of her versatility. Leading the way, of course, the big three: Flau'jae Johnson, Anissa Morrow, Michaela Williams. Anissa Morrow, another double-double, 14 points, 3 assists, 14 rebounds. Just super resilient on the glass, man. Like, she really just continues to be one of the best pound-for-pound rebounders in the country. She is relentless following the shots. Samaya Smith played some big minutes, had 8 rebounds, which was second on the team. Also had 4 points. She came up with some big possessions, though, for them on the glass. Michaela Williams, 16 points, 7 assists for her, which is one of her season highs, and 2 rebounds. Led them in minutes played, too, at 37 minutes. Made some big shots. Continues to be one of the best ISO players in the country. Flau'jae Johnson, 12 points, 2 rebounds. She really put pressure on Tennessee in the fast break and in the open floor. Miracle Shepherd with her best game in a LSU uniform. 8 points, 2 assists, 5 rebounds. Came up with some big defensive plays as well. The freshman Jada Richard gives you 5 points in 5 minutes as well. And every point counted for this group, man. Now, salute to Tennessee. They played a tough game. They threw some haymakers themselves. That backcourt with Talasia Cooper really had some nice plays. Jewel Spear, Whitehorn as well. Like, these 3 guards have been very special for Tennessee for the entire season, just anchoring this group. And Spearman has been on fire lately as well. Had 15 points, 1 assist, 6 rebounds. Cooper had 16 points, 2 assists, 7 rebounds. Spear, 19 points, 1 assist, 3 rebounds, and Whitehorn leads the way with 21 points and 2 rebounds. Big win for LSU. Like I said, the first time that they've ever swept Tennessee in a season, beating them twice. 2 quad 1 wins. You beat them on the road. You beat them at home. You own them. Salute to LSU, man. They're playing great basketball. The SEC is completely up for grabs without South Carolina being undefeated now in league play. Like, the league got harder. This is not a cakewalk. This is not guaranteed to any team in the country right now. This is completely up for grabs. That Tennessee or that Kentucky and South Carolina game just got a lot more interesting, I tell you that. And all these teams control their own destinies now, LSU included, man. And I just think that they're peaking at the right time. This team, I felt like, was better than they were last year. They've got more depth, more firepower. And if they can continue to get more help from the supporting cast like they did today, like they did in their last game, LSU is going to be dangerous, man, because you're going to have to guard them for 94 feet for 4 quarters, or you will get buckets put on your head. You're going to have to run. You're going to have to limit transition, and you're going to have to rebound every possession because this team is scrappy, and they rebound as a team, and they really get after the basketball, especially those 50-50 balls, man. I think this was a statement win for them, and if you aren't paying attention to LSU, you definitely need to start, because they're going to be moving up. And I'm excited to see, the AP poll come out and the SEC finales the next few weeks, and also that SEC tournament. Y'all, it is going to be a gauntlet. I'm trying to tell you right now. Whoever comes out of that standing might be limping a little bit, but these teams are going to be ready to make NCAA tournament runs for sure, man. Shout out Coach Kim Mulkey, continuing to just get the absolute best out of her roster, and these players instilling confidence, got them believing they can play with anybody in the country. And you know what? They can. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. That's a wrap for us. For all the latest and the greatest, I am Brandon Blakeney, a.k.a. Brandon Lee TV. This is the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. And make sure y'all hit that subscribe, comment, like, share, all that good stuff. Join our memberships. We got exclusive content daily, weekly, whenever you need it. And also follow us on social media at Brandon Lee TV as well. Until next time, we out.